Good day, all. Ira Epstein, and this is for... Good morning. Ira Epstein, and I am quite late today. It's about 9:45 a.m., and this is for Wednesday, and we are now at April 15th, 2020, and I'm late because a big volume day. I've been on the phone with margins, clients. You can answer whatever you'd want. It's pretty wild here. But to make a long story short, a lot of data coming out today. There's talk that 20 states want to open before May 1st. Probably farm states, that's going to be my guess, where there's rural communities and people are social distancing anyways. They still have some big cities that you've got to get into, but you know, they're not Chicago's, they're not New York, so you've got to keep that in the back of your mind. Just now we heard that the airlines are going to get $25 billion in relief payments. Now, I'd like to know the detail. My guess is there's a lot of warrants involved in that as well. You can see the dollar stronger today. Energies are taking it on the chin. The market is not buying into just yet that we've got anything but a lot of supply on the market and where we're going to put it. Now, a lot of the numbers we're getting from the API, the EIA this morning, you realize those are numbers that had been produced. We haven't heard anything from the Texas Railroad Commission in cutting back production, and now in Oklahoma on May 11th there'll be a hearing. What are they going to do there? On the grain markets, you can see that the wheat is taking it on the chin. Corn, new lows for this move. Beans, the same. They're starting to break down. 840 is the key number in this particular market. Cocoa did not hold the 2280 level, got itself into a bit of a problem there as well. But the big issue, of course, is the stock market and all the numbers that we're getting in. And let's take a look. It starts off with overnight, the People's Bank of China lowered the one-year term lending facility from 2.95 from 3.15. In other words, let's call it a quarter basis point cut. It's 20 points, but similar to what we do. U.S. business inventory, by the way, that'll inject also some liquidity. They have what they call an MLF operation. Just think of it as they're putting money in one hand, taking it out with the other. They're adding liquidity. U.S. business inventory and sales headline. This is flat in the inventory. Business sales, we'd expect them down. They were. And the business to sales ratio 137. That's not so bad. We're looking for the March online help wanted index. It's 99.6 versus a Feb 1014. I don't think that shows the real depth of how bad everything is. I would expect that number to fall even more. The NHB US April 20 housing index at 30. Whoa, this is a big drop in that. They expected 55, so people aren't out there buying. That fights a little bit with the mortgage refinancings, but I'll show you that in a second here. The Federal Reserve's U.S. industrial capacity utilization. The March, 72 versus 73.7. They revised February to a 0.5 from a 0.6 on the industrial production. And as you can see, it fell more in March on the industrial production to 5.4%, a negative, expected down 3.5. Then we get to advanced sales. You know they're going to be down, and they were. The Empire numbers. Whoa, this is the lowest reading at 78.2 ever in the history of this survey. So New York's getting hit on the chin. You'd expect that to be the case. As for mortgage market index, well, it's up to 7.3, and we're seeing the refi index is taking off. You know, people are going to be doing this over and over, and they're coming in now and they're taking advantage of these low numbers, but I think these low numbers are going to be here for a while. I don't think they're just simply going to disappear. We're not getting bids, surprisingly, into the metals. Copper market has let go. All this data's got to come home to roost. So the question is, by the end of the day, does the stock market regain the way that it used to in January or February? Or is it saying to itself, you know, there's more bad number, and no matter how the earnings comes out and what the U.S. does, we're still not out of the woods? The other side, if 20 states are saying that they're going to lift their shut-in restrictions by the 1st of May, business starts getting back to normal. So is this break something to be looking at, and are traders going to take advantage of it? That's going to be the question of the day. Let me get to what I wanted to show you right here, if I can get it. Here we go. I started now, so as most of you know, I'm putting out on a regular basis now at about 4 in the afternoon my Spider ETF strategies. This is very similar to my morning subscriber video where I give specific buy and sell ideas. So I'm covering for you 27 of these different vehicles. I'll show you which ones in a moment. And the idea is to go over charts with you. The reason I do it in the afternoon is they don't open to 8:30 in the morning Chicago time anyway, so I can get them done at the end of the day. And I always give a caveat warning. You've always got to look to see what's going on in the futures markets before you open there, because the pre-markets, you're going to get ideas of where the bids and offers are coming in. It's going to offer a touch of fundamentals, a lot of technical analysis, absolute buy here, sell there. Here's where you'd come out if these events take place. What do you do with it? Here's what I cover. All the major spiders, I think, the stock indices, all of them matching what the futures are, the gold, the silver markets, interest rates, I cover the TLT, currencies, primarily the euro, the yen, the British pound, and of course the energy market, which are very important. Now, will I add and subtract things? I generally add, don't subtract much, so that gives you an idea as to how that works. You can find out more about this on our website. Now, if you go to our website, under the keyword research, it explains Ira's Spider ETF video, what's going on in it, what we charge for it, how it all works. To tell you how it works, it's $8.95 for the first 30 days, $16 after that. For the next grouping of days, that'd be $15. There's no contract. You can go in and out as often as you want in terms of you can stop your subscription, start it again. That part's easy. How do you get to it? Go to our website under the word research. You'll see it all right there. It explains it, and you can sign up. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day, and I'll see you all in the afternoon at our market wrap-ups. Take care.